Hopefully you can hear me now. Welcome to the stream. Let me just make sure. Yes, I think it works. It works. Great. Welcome everyone who is watching the stream. Hello, I am Wordy Girl, aka Osandra, and I am going to stream some summer camp stuff. This is summer camp for World Anvil and NaNoWriMo summer camps. We've been doing this for the whole month of July, streaming every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that you guys have been joining from all kinds of time zones around the world, so it may not be morning where you are, but I pray you're having a wonderful day. I see Dream Cartographer is already in the chat, so hello, Dream Cartographer. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being there. So, as I was saying, summer camp is writing events. It's two different writing events. There's one for NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, but they do have camps in spring and summer. And then there's the one for World Anvil, which is about world building. What I'm doing is combining the two and using the words that I write in World Anvil to calculate part of my word count on NaNoWriMo. So, so far, as you see, I have not made it very far. I haven't even reached the 5K badge. But it looks like I need only like 537 words, I think, if I can math. So that doesn't seem like it's very hard to do on this stream if we actually focus on sprinting today. Oh, thank you, Dream Cartographer. All right, so yesterday we had some fun with Constance's birthday, and we didn't get much done as in regards to camp, but we did have lots of fun in the morning stream. We listened to last year's birthday episode, and we talked about things, and it was pretty fun. If you want to check it out, remember all of these videos are available to be rewatched on my YouTube channel. On the evening stream, I planned to do it at 5 p.m., but things happened and I was not able. I ended up being 2 hours late, and I aired it at 7 p.m. instead, but it was actually like 7:15. But the show must go on, so I did, and a few people turned out. Sorry if anybody was planning to do it at 5 o'clock and could not make the 7 o'clock. But do remember that you can rewatch it on my YouTube channel. You can also see, I'm not going to listen to it again, but it's like a little 15-minute episode that was debuted on that stream. And I can share the link to that here. If it works, never mind. It's not working. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we have this little link, and I'm going to put it in the chat right here so you can listen to it and whenever you like. It's about 15 minutes, so it's a pretty hearty episode. I didn't realize that it was that lengthy, but it's really cool. I think that it's a fun little episode. So when you can, feel free to check that out. As for this stream, we want to focus on sprinting because I need to catch up. It's literally the 19th, and I only have 2 articles published. So, if we really want to make that diamond, as our goal was to do, back on my pledge, Sometimes I look back at the pledge for inspiration to see what I actually planned to do. And I haven't really done much of the things, many of the things that I put on my pledge yet. It says I'm aiming for diamond, but if I don't get there, I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm aiming to do my best and not overwhelm myself. So I have to keep that in mind. Even if I'm not able to make diamond this year, I am glad that I had fun on these summer camp streams with you guys. But still, that doesn't mean give up now. It's time to start. We looked at these. We looked at these prompts yesterday, and I was thinking about the group that I was supposed to be. Oh no! What happened to my? Did I leave my phone? I think I left my phone. That's totally fine. It's fine. Okay, so I do not need my phone to stream, do I? Don't think so. Yes, I wanted to work on the K-pop spies. That is correct. How did you read my mind? Yeah, I was doing a lot of research for names, and I was like really wanting to jump into that because we had the whole idea for it, and I feel like we can knock out a lot of articles when we're just focusing on them. And how did you know? That's literally what I was doing to prepare for the stream. Let's see. Yes, so where we go? Articles. And we're just gonna go back to the case files of Summer Camp 2022, and then leadership, because leadership was the it was the category that we kind of was really working on. We're really working on. So the great leader of their people. Oh yes, I said the group. Okay, my brain is scattered right now. But yeah, good ear. You detected that. And that is the group I was talking about. I'm glad you were able to detect that though, just by me saying the group. That is cool. Let's see. I wanted to work on the Great Leader, which I wanted to base off of Namjoon. I wanted to, let's see. This rank that commands respect from those in the know. I do know that there are in Korea there are like ranks of if you're a younger person and then you look up to an older person, even if they're a few years older than you, I think it's called Hyung or something. I'm probably getting something mixed up, but I was thinking maybe we could kind of do that, but have the group of spies. There are 3 members that are, I guess you could say, kind of like elders, but they're not really that old. But they have this respect system. Yes, kind of like that, honorifics. So it's like the younger members, I think, are called like maknae because they're like younger, and they look up to the older members who kind of mentor them, and they're like the older brothers of the group. So that would be something that can command respect from those in the know, because like if you know about that in this particular group, then you will know that they command respect from the youngers. I still don't know about this ritual. Wait, you know what? Excuse me, my allergies are cutting up today. We already did this ritual though. Oh no, not that. We did that other ritual in Winsome Horde about the bread and the mothers in the bread. But that was something else. That was the food. We already took those out of here, I think. Yep, we took those out. And I was like, we can delete these articles if we already worked on it in the other world. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I think that I need to go over there and see if those 2 articles are complete, because if they are, then we can mark those as published as well. I totally forgot about those because they're not in this world. So once I'm done kind of marking what we're going to do with this group, then we can go over to Winsome Horde and just clean that up really quick, so that we may have some cool articles that we can already publish, and that would be knocking 2 more off the list. Profession associated with leaders. Landmark. Oh, we already did the experiment sector. This has 353. Did we publish this? No. This has enough to be published. Oh, I know what it is. We didn't do art for it. I might do another art stream. Or I might just try to quickly do some art after stream, so that I can publish this, because this should be able to be... in fact, what I think is, I believe that I have... I'm going to see if I have the art for the whole Flytrap Island, because it did highlight the experiment sector and the prison sector. So I can just probably show that same image and just, you know, change the words, if I still have the TIFF files for those. And then we can publish those now as well. Where is it? Ooh. We have... Oh, here we go. DNA on the scapula. Blueprint. Yes, so we still have it. Let's see if we can tidy this up then, and we can basically just... This is a TIFF file. I don't know if they're going to allow me to do... They're not allowing me to do anything. Oh wait, it's the layers. Okay, I'm in the wrong layer. Oh, these are the words. Why is it protected? It's not allowing me to do anything at all. Edit text layer. Okay, there we go. This is so the experiment sector would be... Yeah, prompto. The experiment sector would be... I can say secure. Contained facility. And it looks like I'm typing nothing, but there we go. Does it have errors? Containment facility. Okay. There we go. And we can basically first save as, because I don't want to save over the original one. now we can, what does this layer say? That says experiment. Ugh, this is so, these colors are horrible. Weapons, okay. So what we want to do is edit this to be bigger. Words, so we can know. Ah, not that big, but we can stretch it out. Okay? And then, I don't know why they're not allowing me to like edit the whole thing. Oh, never mind. It's because it was a text layer. Okay. You know, I can, I'll just say project, because the other ones are weapons. Let's edit it again, because it's so horrible that I can't see the words. Okay. So I'm editing a copy. Yes, I saved it as something else so that I was able to, because just in case I have to edit the original flytrap blueprint, then I won't be like, oh no, I messed it up. Now let's see. This one is the one that says experiment center. Then I will just go over here and put, oh no, I need to do it, okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna put it in the text so that it can paste as plain text. Now what I can do is delete these layers because we don't need this. We can delete these, what is this? No, not that! Is there a way to, what layer are these blue things in? Let's see what layer they're in. Oh, here's the, it's all over here. The other screen. Let's see what happens when I, there we go. Let's see, it's erasing the island. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to color dopper the island color, and then I'm going to fill it like that. It won't be noticeable. I'm gonna do the same. Erase. And then color dopper. I might not color dopper the whole thing. Color dopper this, and this, this. Oh no, the grid is getting destroyed. That's weird. I don't know how I did this and what kind of layers I used. I should have done it differently, but it's a learning experience. I guarantee that I know that most people won't be zooming into all these details anyway, so I should not be fretting about it. See, it is not zooming where I wanted to zoom. It's top of that. There we go. Top of this. That's too thick of a line. I need to use this ruler. Wrong side. Split it over. There we go. And yeah, it's gonna be slightly off. It's fine. I really should not be worrying too much about this. Why do I keep putting it on the wrong side? Okay. And now we can dopper and just paint bucket. And most people won't be zooming in so much to these kinds of things. I just feel like I don't like when it's you know, sloppy, but oh no, what happened? I thought that I closed it off. There we go. Alright, it can still be seen a bit, but that's good enough. So yeah, layer 4, I thought that layer 4 was for those lines, but when I made layer 4 invisible, it was these grids. So yeah, it's these grid lines that layer 4 is, but it doesn't look like I did this very consistently. I feel like I was probably rushing to do this one, and that shows that I should not be rushing so much. See, the whole island, including the lines over the island, were in one layer, and that was the problem. I shouldn't have done that. I should have added elements above the island, so that when things like this happen, that will not, happen. But yeah. Okay. Oh, so let's see. I want to kind of delete this line a little bit. So I know what you're saying. You're saying that this grid disappears, so we don't have to worry about drawing over the grid. Yes, moral of the story, layer over everything. Correct. So yeah, now since we don't have to worry about drawing over the grid, we can just do that. And then I want some of this line, but I don't want the whole line. I might just want to get that brush again. Where's the brush? Oh no, what happened? Okay, there we go. It's like it just froze up. There's a pixel brush. I don't know if this was it. No, not that. That's like the comic book. Glitch brush. Yeah, I think this is what I used, but that's too big. Let's adjust the size of it. No, it's probably this. Yeah, it was that. And we'll just adjust the size of it to be a bit smaller. Once again, I'm using a program called Autodesk Sketchbook, and it's really neat. The only problems that I have with it is when it's like my fault. Like this layering situation, that was my fault. I did not properly utilize the layers, and therefore I was punished. But as long as you properly utilize all the layers, this is like an awesome resource to use. There we go. Just glitch over everything. And yeah, now we can delete this outside line. And for some reason, there's one line here. That's not it. So that line didn't disappear. I guess I created that line on a different layer. See, that was messed up. That's my fault for not properly utilizing the layers. But this program is very cool because you can do so much with it. I'm gonna get that glitch brush again and just clean up this edge here. I keep going over the line. That's another problem. I will make it smaller. Okay. Now let's make all the layers visible again. And it's just this right here that needs a bit of a touch up. And we'll just get the inking pen. Keep on putting it on the wrong side. Alright, it's still a bit too thick. We'll make it... that cannot go any smaller, so let's just use the pencil. Pencil is thin, and yeah, it will look a bit fuzzy, but it's far away. It's gonna be far away. Nobody's gonna notice that and zoom in. Yeah, now we are going to only highlight this. So first, let me save this as flytrap plane so that when we do the other sectors, we can also highlight the different, um, sections of the island without having to do that thing we just did. So first off, we're going to start by creating another layer on top of all this. And that layer is going to have the lines in it. And yes. Are you trying to create a new cooler line? Yes. So the intention now is to make the line just, that's not thick enough because I forgot I'm still using a pencil. Okay, let's use this pen and we will make it a bit thicker. Yep, so instead of zooming into the island like that, like how the original picture showed, I want to just like circle a whole bit of the island. Maybe I should have circled first. So that's quite big. That's not how big it is. It's smaller than that. It's like a third of the island. So we'll circle like that. And then show the line going to it. And say that this is the experiment sector. The good thing about this is we can move this whole layer. Because it's by itself. And yeah, we can even tighten up the shape a bit. Alright. And then we're going to have the line going to that. And it's going to just basically show that there are experiments in this section of the island. And I don't know, maybe we could show like a little building. And firstly we can dopper this background color and then just fill it in because this is a totally different layer. Is there a way to make... Oh, never mind. I know what I can do. I can just make it... Ah! Too much. There's a square brush, isn't there? Oh, you know, there is a way to make the eraser smaller. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, no, no, no. Not like that. I use the eraser. Okay. There's just a minor detail. It's not that important. So now with this, we are going to just make a little thing that's supposed to be the building to show that this building is on the grounds of the sector. And we can use a very thin line. And we can use some of this. I want to make the building very low to the ground because most of it is underground. We're going to show it three-dimensional aspect of it. problem with this. I love using Autodesk Sketchbook on my touchscreen computer. The problem with this is the fact that I'm trying to do this all with a mouse. I usually do have a stylus, and I use my laptop, but right now I am not doing that, so that's why it's a little bit more awkward than it would be. Opacity. Let's make it a little bit like this. Just make something that makes it look like it's high-tech building. Okay. And then we can, I like to add some gradients sometimes. So we can add a very shallow gradient up here. Let's just do a milder gradient on the side that's not too much. In the front. Okay, let's increase this a bit. There we go. Okay. So, this is just, yes, it just turned into an impromptu art stream. Horrible. Yeah, I know. Sorry. We're gonna save this as experiment. Sector. And then we're gonna save it again as a, PNG file. So we have the editable TIFFs file that will still be, so that I can edit it if I find something wrong and not have to worry about all that erasing. And then we also have the, oh yes, we have to put it in our images. How do I, okay, here we go. I'll just drag it over from here. Experiment sector, where is it? Here we go. Yay! And we have it. And we're just gonna paste it there. And now we can view. Yes! And that's great. And we can quickly put just a little work in progress and the sidebar. What did I just do? And then we can go ahead and make it public. Then, once we reload the page, we should be able to submit it to summer camp. Okay, so there's different ones. A settlement besides a great expanse, a settlement that leads to the lone world in something, and a settlement that was lost or discovered. This was leads the known world in something. Did we even talk about how it leads the known world? All right, let's just pin a quick thing about how it leads the known world, because I don't think we talked about that at all. The reason why we selected this is because the experiments that are in here are more high-tech and more advanced than anything anybody's ever seen, including things like time machines and stuff like that, or attempted time machines. They're within the experiment sector. There are areas designated for different types of projects. These advanced Say has never seen. Will-o-wisp aims to keep such high-tech dangerous projects out of the eyes of the public and out of the hands of those who may seek to in horrible ways. Alright. And that's now it's at 427. Let's see, what was it at first? 353. 74 words. I just added 74 words. I believe. Did I? 427? Yep. I just added 74 words. So I'm just gonna update this to 74 words because I just did that. And now we can submit it to summer camp. Leads the known world in something. All right, let's check on the chat. I think some people have been talking. Dream Cartographer says both my gift subs expired at the same time. Oh. Oh yes, it's the most high-tech stuff the known world has never seen, because the known world has never seen it. Like the real normal world hasn't seen it. Will-o-wisp has seen it. Well, some of Will-o-wisp has seen it, but as I said, even some of the agents and stuff do not know all the kinds of things that they have on this island. We did not even get to work on the group, our boys. Let's see what else. I just got excited that I could submit another article. But we can talk about an organization associated with governance, leadership, or change. That's the other one I wanted to work on with the boys. So I wanted to name their little group, and I wanted to name it SetNet because in Korean, Set and Net are the numbers 3 and 4, and 3 plus 4 is 7, which there are 7 members, and also setting a net is something that spies can do to trap people. So it's like a play on words kind of name, and I think I just want to name that SetNet. It sounds catchy to me. So if we want to, for the last 10 minutes or so, we can just sprint and write as much as about the boys that we can, because unfortunately we did not hardly do anything dealing with them. Let's X out all these unnecessary tabs before stuff happens and things get horrible where they do not save and stuff like that. So we have these three. Title that commands respect for those in the know, a great leader of their people, and an organization associated with governance, leadership, or change. And I know that the BTS members, they like change, and they like focusing on issues that are important to them. So I think that putting SetNet in this category would be a good fit. We can start a sprint. I'm going to start a sprint in 2 servers, the World Anvil server and the and my server. So let's just go for 15 minutes. I know it will be a little bit overtime, but I did start kind of late. I mean, I started the stream on time, but I did not appear until like maybe 5 minutes later, I believe. So let's just do this. Sprint 15. And I won't say now. I'll just let it wait for 60 seconds. Alright, and I'm just gonna join. And I'm going to join that one. And we'll see who joins in either server. And meanwhile, I'm gonna see if I can grab some music. Which was, I think it was, where is it? That song lasts a good amount of time. It's Impressed, I think. It's from the First Impressions. And I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here it is. Yep, this lasts about 10 minutes. We have about 5 minutes left in the sprint. Let's restart the song. Even though we don't have an image. Oh yes, oh my gosh, I thought it was said that throws a little singing to fans to their missions. Yes, they do. I said that because I think that it would be fun. It just wouldn't be the same without doing a little bit of singing things, even if they're doing it in a silly way. So this is an organization associated with governance, leadership, or change. So we didn't talk about how they're associated with governance, leadership, or change. Oh man, it is. It's actually time to end. So we did 360 and then we did 400, 463 rounds. I think that's what it is. Oh, why is everything all close?